love that question. Are they in the Bible? What does the Bible say about dinosaurs? Well, the Bible doesn't use the word dinosaur. That's a modern word that we've assigned to these creatures that we've discovered in the fossil record that are immense reptiles. And yet the Bible does speak about an immense reptile. The Hebrew word tannin is a word that is translated sea serpent or even dragon in some translations. And the whole idea in mythology of dragons and these giant, creatures that could spew fire, really there's a little bit more truth to that, because in every culture they speak of these things. There's pictures on walls, with people confronting these huge beasts. But even more so, you go to the Bible in Job chapter 40 and 41 and you find a couple of descriptions of some animals that God made. He's actually challenging Job, have you seen Leviathan? Have you seen Behemoth? And these animals he's describing, he says, behold Behemoth, he moves his tail like a cedar tree. Now, some modern translators have made equivalent of Behemoth to the elephant or the hippopotamus. And I don't know if you've ever seen the tail of a hippopotamus or an elephant, but the idea of it looking like a cedar tree, it doesn't come to mind. So somehow this Behemoth creature had a tail like a cedar tree, a huge tree. That would only fit what we know as Brontosaurus or some of these gigantic reptiles in the fossil record, which would imply that they were concurrent with Job. Job was the oldest book of the Bible. He actually encountered people that survived the flood. So it's very possible that these gigantic sea creatures and land animals that had grown huge before the flood, most of them died in the flood. Some that were perhaps even taken on the ark survived and grew up, but the climate change did not allow for them to become very prevalent, and eventually they died out because of climate changes. But at the end of the day, I have no problem with dinosaurs being around during the time of man, not as supposed millions and millions of years before man came into being, because the Bible speaks of them.